Hello. I'm on some whatever you do, you must not cry. I must not cry. So, this is it. You have done every single revelation, and I hope your last revelation, the seventh revelation, was a blessing to you as you embark on doing those things that you recognize that you would regret had you not done, or had you not have in your life. So this is it. And I just want to wrap things up and tell you how grateful I am that you took this journey with me, that you opened your heart and your soul up to change. And I hope from the first revelation to the seventh that let's think about fear, from the first revelation, that you do not let your past dictate your present or your future. The wounds or whatever that caused fear issues to come up, I pray that you have been able to identify that, recognize the root cause, and that you will continue to overcome. Because some things don't happen overnight, but I pray that you are living a life of overcoming that, and that you recognize that whatever happened in the past is the past, and that you have a new day and a new possibilities that you are building and creating because you are changing your mind about how you see yourself, that you are telling yourself a new story of a person who is capable, of a person who is whole and healed, and you're going on to a new future. And it's coming because you think differently. So you are attracting differently because your faith is attracting the things that you are now have faith in, and that fear is no longer a part of that, or that you are conquering that you are overcoming that on a daily basis. I hope that when it comes to the second revelation, commitment, that you are making reasonable goals for yourself, not setting it on a huge mountain that you can't reach, but small hills so you get there consistently every day at a time. So my prayer is that as you started things in your second revelation of commitment, that you have been committing to those, and that you will continue to commit to those, whatever that may be, and that you are seeing the fruit manifested because of your consistent, continuous commitment. Small steps, but you will arrive at the place of your destination. Third revelation, I hope that you are forgiving others and not allowing resentment or bitterness to take hold, because you can't change the past about what happened. You can't change it. You've apologized, and now it's time to move on. You've apologized, or they've apologized. You cannot change what they did, or maybe they didn't apologize, but it's time to forgive or make peace. We decided there were both. If you're not in that place of forgiveness, you're making peace, knowing that rehearsing it, what should have happened, what could have happened, why didn't it happen, won't change what happened. It happened. We are making peace with it, and we are moving forward, and we are not allowing the bitterness or the hurt or the pain or the resentment to keep us in a prison and not allow us to be free. So I pray that you are still living that truth from the third revelation. I also pray, fourth revelation, trust, that you are trusting who you are, who God uniquely created you to be, that you are living your truth and not caught up in the facts of where you may be in this situation, or somebody else's facts, or somebody else's decision on what you should be, that you are trusting your journey, trusting God for your provision in the manifestation of your gifts coming to light, that you are stepping out on faith, and that you are trusting. I hope that you are showing people grace, because we live in a society now where there's a cancel culture. You mess up, you out, baby. I hope you're showing grace, because one day you're going to need it. I'm not saying not hold people accountable. We must hold people accountable, but sometimes it's a teaching moment, because like I said before, if we cancel everybody, there'll be nobody left. Sometimes it's time to teach people how to be better, do better, and think better. So show grace, but set boundaries. If people don't want to do better or be better, then these are people that you no longer need to have in your life. And that goes with forgiveness too. When you forgive, Set your boundaries. We talked about all of that, but I just want to go over it again. And of course, surrender. To surrender those things you cannot control. Hands up. Surrender. Let it go. Release it. Don't let it control or dictate how you're going to live your life anymore. Surrender and trust that the things you need are coming. And if it doesn't come back, then baby, you didn't need it. It is well with you. It is well with your soul. And to live in the present and to be grateful. Grateful for this moment because this is all we have. And to show gratitude for that. And to, as we discuss, implement those things that you feel that you would regret if life were to end 5 minutes from now. So I hope that you are operating in all that fullness, that that this course has blessed you and added to your life.